Hey guys, Finch here. We're gonna be back for a Monday game. Actually, the second game of this Monday. The first one happened in early hours of the morning between Booth and Lighthouses and RU. And Booth won, which makes this at 1-0 in favor of Mandex's team, aka Znain, the classiest against the Tigers. And pretty much all of SPL that's in contention are rooting for the classiest to win because they are out of contention, and Tigers are potentially falling out of it if they do not gain more points because they're at 9. And you need at least 10, if not 11, to make playoffs. Anyway, look at these teams. I think that Znain has a clear team advantage. You trap the Ferrothorn, and then the Suicune in conjunction with the Azumarill will kind of go in, although the Jellicent could be problematic to that, especially with Sandstream kind of counteracting the leftovers temporarily. Also, if this is I mean, it really depends, but I don't see there's much breaking this Suicune besides maybe Swords Dance Gliscor. If this is like Toxic Landorus T though, and he gets Toxic off and a Jellicent, then that's huge. Knockoff not gonna do much because these are in Colberberry. Otherwise, you're just U-turning out here. And U-turn, yeah, critical hit, minor damage. We see Latios here, looking like it's gonna be probably a Scarf variant, just based off the team. Burn with the Scald there, gonna be unfortunate for those knee inside. However, I gather that he's gonna be able to position himself well. I think that if you're Nintendi, you probably just stay in here, but if you're scared of the trick, then you could go to Tyranitar or maybe even Ferrothorn. And the main thing is you don't want to get caught with Ferrothorn in the double, and that happens. And now this turn there's no burn, 32 there, meaning it's probably no HP Magnezone. Could very well be a Scarfer as well, or it could be Specs with speed investment for things like low Choice Band Tyranitar and whatnot. We're gonna see another switch here to Landorus T on another Scald for Nintendi, and it's gonna burn. Looking like Znain playing like he typically does, just kind of balls out predictions, and Nintendi playing like he typically does, button clicking moves left and right. And we're gonna see another one, and we're gonna see another skull. No, this time he's gonna catch the switch. All right. I'm a Pokemon sacrifice, but now this comes in, and I think you gotta like if you're choice banded, I actually doubled a Magnezone here, regardless of the set. If you're belly drum, then you're not gonna be able to win the game with the Lopunny pressuring you. Oh, if Nintendi Earthquakes into the Magnezone here, I'm done. I'm done narrating this game, by the way. I'll just upload it to YouTube and say that Nintendi won. Because I think that's a very plausible line of play given how both of these guys play. Nintendi never switches, and Znain just kind of button clicks the double switch. Worth noting that there's really no counter to this left alive. Oh, wait, here, Earthquake, did he stay in? Play rough, 74. Okay. I guess that was a bit of a middle ground. I'm glad he didn't click Magnus on there because that's what I'd have clicked. All right, just can I hit, please? Of course. That's highly unfortunate. Now I doubled the Magnus on for real here. Actually, no, you just Earthquake twice, I think. Man, that sucks for Znain. It's highly unfortunate. Yeah, but he wasn't really in a great position regardless. Just given how he handled it the first couple turns. But I don't think the Jellicent matchup was too great regardless. The thing is that if he broke through it, then Suicune just kind of. I mean, Suicune could still win the game in theory. It's just a matter of beating the Jellicent, not getting set up on by a potentially Swords Dance Gliscor, which I think is more likely not to be, not getting crit by an opposing Combine Fable, and maybe avoiding the Choice Band Tyranitar and Lopunny kind of out damaging it if it's rest. Suicune here, if he knocks, it's huge. Earthquake can do very little. I gather that we'll see a knockoff this turn. I would potentially go to Metagross here, but it kind of depends if you're Ice Punch or not. I'd gather that he's probably not Ice Punch given this team, but I suppose anything's possible at this point. All right, sub here. Swords Dance. Okay, so that's not great for the Mandex side. I wouldn't come mind up alongside this. You're going to get worn out to the extent where you're not going to be able to potentially win later. And I don't see much of another win condition here, although that's going to do 73. Plus 2 Earthquake, going to do 51. Yeah, this is like a max speed Suicune. But now the thing is that the Jellicent just comes in on what probably is going to be a Scald. Maybe a... Yeah, no, okay. But I guess now you say now, oh, if he subs here, I'm done. Protect, okay. Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of an obvious play there by Nintendi, but now what do you do? I guess you protect again. What if he's rocks? Crunch, okay. But now you're stuck at 29%. So, and your crunch switch in is a weakened Azumarill. And if that's choice band and outspeeds, then you're fucking fucked. This is just throwing away the lane OT. That was bad. I think he really didn't need to play that aggressively early on, and he did, and he paid for it. Like honestly, worst case scenario with the Magnezone, you volt switch into the Gliscor, and then you could just bring out either one of your water types, probably the Azumarill at that point, and then threaten another 50-50. So I'm just not really big on how that was handled. I guess Scarflatios puts you in an awkward position every time he comes in. Oh no, what is this? This is just poor. Znain is just not very good the last couple of weeks. His reads have been off. His handling of games been off. This team is actually pretty cool. I do like the team, although I'm sure there's a hole or two in it here and there, but nothing substantial. But regardless, I'm just not really big on how this was handled. We can see like a superpower here, play rough. Yeah, no, that's nothing. This game is pretty much over with. Magnezone on the spike, okay, but you don't have the Suicune to take advantage of it, and you really don't have much else either. Like, okay, now you go Gliscor. Gliscor pretty much gets a kill, because what are you gonna do? Sword Stance here, then beat the Lottie 1v1. Your Earthquake gets anything else, like whatever. Now, Pasha says that now Metagross wins, but that's just not remotely the case. Like, there's a Jellicent, there's a Scarf Tart, and there's a Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny surely has Fake Out. Alright, what's this? Hidden Power Fire? Yeah, okay. Now, what does get a kill here, you go to the Azumarill and you click Play Rough. That gets a kill. Presumably, he foders something less useful at this point, like the Clefable or potentially even the Jellicent. I mean, you can see probably Gliscor at this point, too. Hmm. The only way that Znain wins is he's like sub Mega Metagross with a Zen Headbutt Meteor Mash. Yeah, that'd be funny. I gather that we'll just see the. You could see Lottie Healing Wish to the Azumarill here. Man, this was just poorly executed. I really disagree with the timely aggression on the Znain side, and this is probably going to be like really. Um, I don't know. I mean, Znain is now thinking it through, but really, what is he going to be able to do here to come and win this game? So I'm kind of trying to figure out myself at this point. I think you have to go to Azumarill unless it just like somehow dies. Right, yeah, so Azumarill is going to come in here. That's just going to play rough. Gliscor is going to probably go down unless it misses again. Aqua Jet, also fine, but now this just lets the Jellicent in. I wonder if we're going to see Lottie on the Jellicent and then double the Tyrannal Tyrant Latios. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so Return's going to kill the Latios. Instead, he's going to go to Lopunny. And now we're going to see the Metagross probably just pick up a kill. Wait. All right, Zen Headbutt predicting the. Okay. So if he gets an attack raise here and he's Bullet Punch, then he could win the game. It needs to be Zen Headbutt, Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch. Okay, get the raise, get the raise. No. Okay. Alternatively, wait, he needs a flinch here now. He needs a flinch or it'll be like fucking substitutes. It's not gonna flinch. Nope. And that's a good game. Alright, so it looks like the Mandex side is gonna emerge victorious 3-0. Yeah, nothing you can do here, just a flinch here, just to try and bail his way out of this, but it's too little too late. He's like gonna run out of turns alive just because of the burn damage, and that'll be that. Yeah, Nintendi dropped a good game. And is Mandix going to drop a good game? I'd hope so. Apparently not. Nothing from Mandix. Oh well, I guess you kind of lost 2 games in 2 days. That's that. Anyway, this is Finch. Later.